Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Around town, everybody in my city know what's going down. Who got the newest contribution, the new sound? Where we need to be, need to go to be around. Around town, who was doing what and who was doing it where? Where we need to patronize so we can go there. Who we need to hook up with and who we need to share. Around town, around town. Around town, around town. Around town, around town.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Gianni with the G, coming to you with another episode of Around Town. Today is not just any episode, today is a special episode because it's our Christmas episode. We have two very beautiful entrepreneurs with us today, as well as a makeup artist and a spoken word artist. So we're gonna dive right in and get started. First, we have Miss Chinah from Mermaid Kisses. How are you today, Chinah?
Hey, Gianni, how are you?
Good,
I'm
beautiful.
good.
Just so you know, we've been watching, babe. Like, we've been seeing it all from the growth to the store to the TikToks to the brand building, and we are here for it, ma'am.
Yes.
It is everything.
I'm so excited.
So, yes. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, starting off, where you from, your age, things like that.
Okay, well, the little me grew up in Houston, Texas, so I'm cornbread fed. Yes, me and mom came up here, so I did middle school, went to Wilbur Wright, and finished at Patterson for high school.
Okay.
I've always just had a passion, for
Okay.
beauty. I'm just excited,
Yes,
Just
yes. Okay. So, what did you do before Mermaid Kisses?
Before Mermaid Kisses, I was a nail tech. Shout out to Marisha Lindsay. Well, she's got married, but yeah, Serenity Salon, she took me under her wing in 2009. So I was doing nails, also property management. Probably everybody out there, I was their landlord at one time. And just bartending.
Yes, me, girl.
Yes.
So when did you start Mermaid Kisses? What brought that about?
Mermaid Kisses she birthed in 2015 on paper.
Okay.
I put her on paper, and because I'm a freelance artist for MAC Cosmetics.
Okay.
So I was giving MAC all my money, and Keisha Kayor, I was wearing her products a lot.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I spend way too much money. Let me try. And so I just started sampling
makes
things.
sense.
She actually birthed, shout out to Tay Winston, in 2020. Legitly. So yeah, so 2020.
That's what's up. So what all does Mermaid Kisses cover as far as products, cosmetics, accessories?
A little bit of everything from vegan lip glosses. We do vegan lipsticks, eyeshadows, blushes, body shimmers, earrings, cosmetics. Our mission is to make sure your confidence stays popping, okay?
Period. So what is something you hope to accomplish with your brand?
So we're doing some big things. We got some things I don't want to speak on just yet. Coming for 2023, but just to become a household name, just to be out there, keep continuing to build confidence. We're going to be rebranding. Just we're still in entrepreneurship, so just trying to grow, just growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not to get off subject, because you did get married. We all saw you married to a wonderful guy. So how is the married life versus the non-married life?
Ooh, shout out to my muffin. That's my husband, Brian. I am so thankful. It's a big difference for me because I was so used to being Superwoman and keeping that cape on. And I was independent. But
I get it.
Once you meet somebody, two people that is tired of getting it wrong and ready to get it right together,
Say that.
There you go. We're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And it fits. It works.
Period. That's what it's about.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
Yes.
Okay. So what's next for Mermaid Kisses?
So we will be coming up here. We'll be in a magazine for TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
You've been doing them TikToks, girl.
Yes,
I love them. I love them.
It keeps me grounded. It does.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So shout out to my mom. Also, rest her soul. She, I started. She the one that actually really pushed me to get started because she had boutiques all over Dayton. And I ran her boutiques. One was in the Salem Mall. So I started making jewelry and making cosmetics and selling it in there. So I had no choice but to be a razzle dazzle girl. So yeah, so
that part.
We're just trying to brand. We're just trying to grow. we're here. So you'll hear Mermaid Kisses more often.
Okay. So yes, we definitely look forward to seeing what you have today. I know you're gonna give us a couple gift ideas and stuff. Show us a few things.
Yes.
So yes, we'll be back with that, and I love it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Thank you.
My next guest is doing big things on the scene. She has a cosmetic line, a spa, and she makes bomb wigs. Welcome, Miss Chelsea Jones. Hello, Miss Chelsea.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing great.
So starting off, just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you went to school, your age.
Okay, I'm from Dayton. I've been here my whole life.
Okay.
I went to DECA for high school,
Okay.
and then I spent 3.5 years at the University of Dayton.
Okay.
I was studying communications and accounting.
Nice.
3.5 years because I had my son at that point. He's 9 now.
Okay.
And then I also have a 3-year-old daughter. So yeah, I'm 31 also. I just turned 31 at the beginning of December. Shout out to Sagittarius.
Yes. That part. So what were you doing before you started Signature by CJ?
So before Signature by CJ, I was working for CareSource, which is an insurance company. I was there for about 5 years. I started out in customer service, and then my last 4 years there, I spent in claims.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So when did you start Signature by CJ, and what promoted you to start that?
So I launched Signature by CJ April 1st of 2020, so right at the heart of the pandemic. And honestly, what prompted me was all my life I already knew that I was gonna own my own business or run my own business. I knew something of the sort, but I didn't know what.
Right.
And so at this particular time in my life, I felt like I was getting older and I hadn't got there yet. So I'm like, what is it that I want to do? And I'm really big into YouTube. So I saw people like starting small businesses. And I said, well, I could try that, but I don't know what I want to do. So I actually had a conversation with one of my good friends, and we sat down. She has a similar mindset like me, entrepreneurship.
Which is important.
And yeah. So we sat down and we made lists of things that we were interested in or were passionate about.
Nice.
And then from that list, we branched off and wrote out 3 different ways we could possibly make money from each of those.
I know that's
those
right.
options, right? And so after a little bit of research, I landed on lip gloss solely. So I started Signature by CJ with just lip gloss, and that's how I ended up choosing what route I was going to take.
Okay. And it kind of took off too, girl. Okay. So what all products and accessories does Signature by CJ cover?
So yes, we've grown to, we have a variety of shades of lip glosses and liquid lipsticks.
Okay.
We have lip liners, brow products like brow pomade and brow pencils. We have designer-inspired accessories as well, such as bracelets, earrings, hats, bonnets, scarves, things like that.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit about the spa.
So my spa is called A Signature Experience, Spa and Aesthetics. It's started right around a year right now. I graduated October 27th of 2021 and kind of hit the ground running with the spa.
Stay running.
And so I offer full body waxing services as well as skincare services like facials and dermaplaning. A few brow services like brow tinting and some lash application services.
Okay. Listen, I might need an appointment.
Yeah, so come see me.
I'm definitely coming to see you, definitely. So is it hard being a businesswoman, doing all these things and having a small child at home? Because I know little Miss Dia, we be seeing the posts. I know she a mess.
Yeah, she's nothing like my son was. My son was so easy, so I really should have finished school, right? But it does get tough, you know. I try not to complain too much because honestly, I feel like anything that comes too easy, is it truly worth having? You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. For real.
Yeah, I'm just proud to be able to say that I work hard, you know, and I really put everything into being successful and trying to provide for my family and going after the things that I really want.
Okay, which brings me to my next question, because you have a great partner for that. You are getting married to Doug. You know we all love Dougie.
Yes.
So are you excited? Have you been planning?
Of course. It doesn't feel real. It's like, you know, you wait all your life, right?
I know.
To grow up and meet somebody and get married.
Right.
And so now that he's here, it just seems unreal, and time is moving so fast. our date is 6 months away.
Oh my goodness.
So I've gotten quite a bit done, but also have a little bit more to do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going well though. I'm excited, and he's been amazing.
yes.
Shout out to him. He's been
I'm
amazing
sure.
throughout this journey.
That's what's
for me
up.
and supporting me, because this is all that I do.
That's what's up.
So.
Yes, yes, yes. So what's next for Signature by CJ?
I definitely am looking forward to growing the brand.
Okay.
What I really want to work on is my social media presence and making a big mark in social media. I do want to kind of bridge the gap between my skincare side of the spa and Signature by CJ.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys will see more of that in 2023.
Okay, exciting.
Yes.
Well, we definitely look forward to seeing some of the things that you brought today.
Yes.
And we're going to get to that, and thank you for coming.
Of course, thanks for having me.
And next up, we're going to have Chelsea and Chinah both show us some of the things they brought. Some will be for good holiday gift ideas and just to check out their apparel. We'll have that up next.
Hi, you guys. My name is Chinah Jackson. I am back with a few products to show you guys from Mermaid Kisses Cosmetics. First, we're going to get into it. I brought our Chrome Passion. This is an eyeshadow, and it's more like chrome if you're into the glitter sorts of things like myself. Brought that, and then we also have a highlighter blush palette. So I am wearing probably a mixture of all of these today, okay? We do have our Pink Passion palette also that has your eyeshadows in it, and you do have about 3 glitters in that one. So we have those today. We also brought some of our new fashion frames in. These are very, very trendy right now. These are our Simplicities. So they're a clear frame you can wear for non-prescription. But I do have some customers that put prescriptions in them. So those are really cute. We have the No Cheetahs. No Cheetah frames, which are really cute. You got a blue and cheetah print on those. Those are really cute as well. And I also brought some fun ones. These are jazzy. These are multicolored. Got the kind of the cat eye frame to those. So those are cute as well. And then we have kind of like a retro look. She's like purple and gold, and she's real, real cute too. So just want to show y'all a little bit. And we also, what's going really popular right now is our Get Kissed mermaid boxes. So I'll show you guys. It's like a surprise box. So you order, they start off at $45. You can tell us your budget as well. Tell me your budget. I have a lot of my customers that be, hey, I want to spend 60, I want to spend 50, 30, 20, whatever. You let me know. We're going to make it happen for you. So this is just a demonstration of some of the things that you can get in our boxes. So these are a pair of our rhinestone hoops. Really cute. It's for those girls that's not scared of that razzle dazzle. I did put a pair of our hearts in here. You can see those. Super, super cute. We do have a makeup blend brush in the pack. So you got that. I did some pink rhinestone hearts. I don't know if you can see them. Those are real cute. I had to keep a pair of those. I did our Be Intentional bracelets. So I have intentions on my charms. I did make these. A lot of the jewelry I do make. So these come in here. And then also one of our best sellers right now is our honey gloss. So these are our keychains on the go. So you do not have to worry about forgetting your gloss, ladies, okay? So I got the honey gloss in here. You got your little pearl bracelet to go with that. And she ready. And I did bring a necklace and bracelet set that comes in that. So it's like I said, this is a kit. This one starts at $45. And this one is Merry Christmas. This is for Gianni. So this is your box. We had to bring you a gift. So I would like to also brought some lipsticks, a few colors, some glosses. Just want to give you guys a general idea of what Mermaid Kisses Cosmetics does. Like I said, our mission is to make sure your confidence always stays popping, and that comes from an inside out, okay? So no, you don't need makeup. It's just a effect to add to you, to feel good about yourself. And then I hate when my customers be like, my husband don't like lashes and he don't like, what do you like? Do what you like, sis, okay? So a couple of our colors I did bring. I have some liquid lipsticks, and I brought some little samples of how they look coming out. Let's see. So this one is her name is Don't Wait Up. You can see her on there on the lip. So she comes out real cute. She's a liquid lipstick. And then we have Royal, which is a matte purple. She's a matte purple. That's Royal. She's real cute. She's fun. We have Wifeyana. Wifeyana is one of my favorites. I named her when I got engaged. And then we have Flirty. She's like a matte nude pink. So she's real cute. So again, you can find us if you like anything that you see. You can find us at the Entrepreneur Shop. That is 1109 West 3rd Street in Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to Tay Winston. And also, we're everywhere on social media platforms. We are Mermaid Kisses Cosmetics. So you can find us. And then the website is www.mermaidkissesloc.com. And I thank y'all for having me. And this is Mermaid Kisses Cosmetics.
All right, well, I'm Chelsea again from Signature by CJ, and I brought just a few items to show you guys what we have and possible gift ideas for the holidays. So I'll start with the lip glosses. I bought 4 different shades. So I've got this one. This one is called Posh. It's like a pinky nude color. The next one is called Sugar High. It's a sparkly one. I really like to use this one as a topper, so layer it on top of something else for an extra pop. And then this one is called Culture. This one's chocolatey, it's brown, it's glossy. And then this one is from our fall collection. It's called Peanut Brittle, and it smells amazing. And so I went ahead and just did a quick little swatch on this postcard just so you can see all 4 shades. So that's what those look like. And then I will move on to lashes. So we do sell lashes that have like the color, pops of color on them. So I have blue here with me today, and it is called Tidal Wave. So it has blue little pieces in there. And then this one has like a reddish orange color on these ones. And they are different styles. And so this one is in the style Hottie. And then this is just a regular pair of strip lashes. I think this one is like sizes 15 mm to 20. They're really cute, really flirty. This one is in the style Diva. And so they come in this cute little case. Those are lashes. We also sell lip liners and eyebrow pencils. So lip liners come in a cute little box like this. And this is what they look like. We got 4 different shades. My favorite one, of course, is the brown one. It's formerly known as like chocolate. And I love it because it pairs with every lip gloss that I sell and every liquid lipstick that I sell perfectly. So I love and rave about the brown lip liner. And then we also have the brow pencils. They come in 2 different shades, dark brown and light brown. And it comes with the, like you can roll it up. So it comes like that. And then it has the spoolie on the other side for you to kind of brush the product out with. So that's how those come. And then our newest addition to the brow products is our brow pomade. It comes in 3 shades, ebony, medium brown, and light brown. So I am wearing the ebony shade today. It's kind of like a natural brown, like a dark brown, a dark black brown. So it comes like this in a little pot, just like that. And these do come with an angled brush that has a spoolie on the end as well for you to be able to apply the pomade with to your brows and then brush it out. And then separately, I do sell brow stencils. So you get 10 different stencils, so 10 different brow shapes that you can use if you're not, too familiar with doing your brows or filling them in or anything like that. You can get the stencils for additional price. And yes, it comes with 10 different styles in there. And so I will move along to some of our designer inspired items, which it's wintertime right now. It's a little chilly, so you might need a hat. And so I have a couple of these. So I'll start with this one. It's a Fendi inspired one. This one comes in black and white, or white with the black letters as well. This one, cute. This Gucci inspired one also comes in black and white as well. And then these Prada inspired ones come in a couple of different colors as well. So I have orange, navy blue, green, like an olive green, gray. And then I didn't bring white, but I believe I still have some white ones as well. So that is pretty much all I brought with me today, but we do sell so much more. We have bonnets, we have scarves, we have other accessories, bracelets, earrings, all kinds of stuff. So definitely follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Signature by CJ. You can also find us at the Entrepreneur Shop as well at 1109 West 3rd Street. Give another shout out to Tay Winston. Been here since the start and we loving it. You can also find us online at signaturebycj.com. Other than that, happy holidays.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Gianni with a G, and we're back. As promised, I said that we'd be doing a makeover today, and we are here with the beautiful Gianni Rose, the one and only. So Gianni's gonna give me a nice little makeup beat today, and she's gonna explain what she's doing as she go to give you a little tutorial for those like myself who have never wore makeup or don't know what they're doing. So she's definitely gonna get us hooked on makeup today. So take it away, Gianni.
Okay. All right. So guys, today, like my lovely client said, we will be doing a soft makeup tutorial. Just some cute little looks for the, I guess, holiday season. She is a super beginner to makeup. I don't think she's ever like wore makeup, right? Okay. So we are going to go super light today, okay?
Do whatever you want, honey.
Okay.
Knock yourself out. Display your talent.
Okay. So we don't want to scare her, so we're going to just keep it cute. Now, on that second and third go around, we kind of take it up a notch.
Hey, you can take it up a notch now, honey.
Okay.
I ain't worried. Go ahead. I'm going to find somewhere to go after this.
So right now, I am just starting with the eyebrows. So typically, I start with the eyebrows just because I feel like the eyes are what take the longest. So I'm just starting by just filling in her eyebrows with a little brow powder. I know people like to use different products. Some people like to use pomade. Some people use pencils. I'm not really picky. It just kind of depends on whatever I'm in the mood for that day. So today I was in the mood for powder. And as you can see, she already has like fabulous eyebrows. So it's not going to take too much. We're going to move to this side, and we're going to do this one. And we're just filling the brows in. I always tell people that it's important to try not to go outside of the natural brow line. So to just kind of follow what's already there. Okay. And we want to try to get the eyebrows as similar as possible. I always say, like, if we can be sisters on the brow side, then we're good. As long as we're not cousins, then we good. So I think we got some sister-looking brows, okay? So now we are going to just conceal the brow. And basically concealer is just highlighting the brow and just cleaning up under the brow bone. So I'm going to take some concealer with a flat brush, and we're going to just go up under the eyebrow. Hold your chin up a little bit. And we're going to just trace right up under the brow. So I always tell people that it's important to try to go at least 1 or 2 shades lighter on concealer depending on the type of look you're going for. So if you're going for a more dramatic look, I always suggest going 2 or 3 shades lighter. And if you're going for a more natural look, I say to go maybe 1 shade or even your foundation shade. So what I'm doing right now is just bringing the concealer down to her eyelid because I just need a base before I put her eyeshadow on. So this is a highlighted, snatched brow. Okay, so that's one brow. And now I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other brow. How do you feel? Does this feel weird? It feels good. Mm-hmm. You feel like you're about to go to sleep. A lot of people do. Because you seem very relaxed.
Mm-hmm. It is relaxing.
Some people sit down and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. And other people are like, am I supposed to feel a little sleepy? So we're just doing the same thing that we did to that brow, to this brow. And we just brought that concealer down. And we want to make sure that we follow right up under the brow bone so that it's nice and clean, like so. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is blend out the concealer before I put her eyeshadow on. I'm going to do that by just taking a buffing brush and pressing the product in. You want to be sure not to like do circular motions or any swiping motions, because when you do that, typically you're wiping the product off, and we just want to blend. So that's what we're doing. Just blend this.
So it feels like you're dabbing it.
Yeah, more of a dab. A lot of people think when you think brushes and makeup, you think like circular motions or sweeping. And a lot of times, depending on what you're doing, those motions are like correct. But when you want to just kind of blend a product in, you want to just try to like press and dab, like you said.
And for me, my eyes are a problem area. Like a lot of women, to be busy, don't get enough sleep, everything. We get the darkness under the eyes.
Yes. So
And it drives me crazy.
that is super common for like darker under eyes. So what I always recommend, of course, makeup, because it's makeup. It'll help to conceal and cover. But something that I always like to recommend to people is to try to do like eye patches at night, because what those do is they add hydration to your eyes, because that's all that's happening is just it's a lack of hydration up under your eyes.
Okay.
So I'm just buffing that out, and we're going to go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. So you just want to make sure that eyelid is smooth before you put the eyeshadow on. And putting the concealer on the eyelid before you do the eyeshadow is an optional step, but it's just something that I like to do because it kind of helps with creasing for the eyes and the eyeshadow. It just kind of helps with that. So that's why I like to do that. So now we're going to go into our eyeshadow palette, and we're going to start with a soft brown color. We're going to just start in the corner and kind of build that product up. And since my client said that she was not scared and she wanted all the smoke, we might smoke her out a little bit too.
Knock yourself out. I love it.
So we're just getting that product on the eye. Hold your chin up a little bit for me. Yep. And we just kind of tap and going back and forth motions. Typically don't go in circular motions when we're doing eyeshadow unless we're building a color up. Unless we want the color to be more dominant and we want that color to show up, that's when you kind of go in those circular motions. But other than that, we just kind of want to tap that product on because we wanted to give that gradient effect. So we wanted to go from dark to light, just like the eyebrows. So there we got one eye. It's looking super cute. And we're going to do the other eye. Have you ever worn lash extensions or lashes?
Never. I've never worn none of it.
Oh my goodness.
None of it. I was in a wedding 2 years ago, and I had some sparkly like eyeliner on. That might have been it.
And that's about it.
Some lip gloss.
She said gloss and glitter.
Yes, gloss and glitter.
And that's it.
I got through a whole wedding with it. But I definitely have been wanting to get to this, you know. I hit the 40 mark.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm like, I always said, when I get older, I'll get into my makeup knowledge. I was always so I don't want it, I don't need it, I'm gonna look crazy. Now I'm like, please show me.
So pretty. And now what I'm going to do is just take a darker brown, because we started with a light brown. We're going to just take a little darker brown, and we're going to just pack that up in the corners a little bit just to add a little bit more drama to the eye. Super pretty. Now we are going to move on to lashes and their eyeliner, and that will conclude the eyes, which is, like I said, typically what we do first because it takes the longest. So we're going to take some lash glue and just put that on the lash. Now, a little step that I like to take that a lot of people don't, it's a little nugget that I like to give people, is that I like to apply the lash glue not only on the lashes, but on your natural eyelash strip too. I just like to do that because it kind of I guess ensures like that the lash is not going anywhere. Y'all know it's been really cold and windy. We don't want my clients' lashes falling off. Open your eyes for me and just look down. Yep, don't close them. So while that's drying, we're going to move on to the face for a hot second. So I'm going to just take a makeup wipe. Her skin is already beautiful and clean, but we just like to wipe the face and add a little hydration to it before we put on our product. Okay.
My mother is gonna love this. She is the lash queen.
Is she?
She is, honey. My mom stays slay.
So everybody's waiting for you to catch up.
Okay,
basically.
clearly I'm the only one late to the party.
Now we're gonna put our lashes on. We just needed them to dry for a little bit. I always say about 30 seconds, and then you can go ahead and stick the lashes on.
Okay.
So we just wanna keep looking down, don't close them. And I always kind of try to start in the middle and just get a spot where I can stick them. And then once they're on in one spot, I'll go ahead and adjust them for the rest of the eye. Now, depending on the type of eyes you have, the shape of your eyes, you may have to cut the lashes, the ends, but my client has the perfect eye shape, so we don't have to do that today.
Yes.
But sometimes the lashes can be a little bit long. You may feel them poke, and if you feel that, then you just probably need to go ahead and just cut them a little bit.
Okay.
Cut them on the end.
Okay. And when they cut them, do they just snip them on the end?
Yeah, just a little snip.
Okay.
Okay, look straight for me. Okay.
Yes.
The lashes are lashing.
Say they lashing.
You guys would be so surprised. Some people literally come and they're just like, I just want eyes. Like, you can keep all the other stuff.
Because yours are gorgeous.
Yes, thank you so much. So, guys, and now we are moving on to the face. We're going to start with some primer, moisturizer, and
That's the part I'm paying the most attention to.
yes. So we want to make sure that our hands are super clean before we apply the product. Kind of just rub it in because you want to make sure that the product is warm. And we're using a hydrating primer today. And really don't want to necessarily rub it in. We just kind of like get it on the face and then press it in. So this is going to just ensure like a flawless application once we put that foundation on. Okay, now we're about to take some foundation. I'm going to take a foundation brush, and I'm going to always start kind of on the corner, like kind of like the chin, when you're going to match foundations, because this side of your face is kind of the closest to your neck, which kind of lets you know, okay, this is the right color because it's for you. We want to match the whole body. We want to match the face to the neck, okay? So we're going to just apply that everywhere. I'm going to get a little bit more. A lot of times I will find myself mixing foundations.
Okay.
Just because it can be not necessarily tough, but some people just have different undertones and things like that. But when I can use one, I'm always super happy. So I'm super happy because we only use one today. So now with the foundation, I'm going to take it and just kind of trace the top of her brows. I know a lot of people conceal the top of their brows with the concealer, but this is kind of just a step. That's kind of a step that I skip, especially when I'm doing something soft and also when I'm doing something quick. So I use foundation at the top to conceal the brow.
Now, because I know nothing, I'm going to ask, what is the difference between the foundation and the concealer?
Okay, that's a good question. So the foundation is basically what you're using to kind of use for your entire face.
Okay.
So your foundation is what you want to use to cover blemishes and to kind of just get that full face look. Okay. Concealer is kind of like, I like to call it an eraser, because in the event that you draw your eyebrows on or anything like that, maybe put eyeliner on and it may spill out a little bit, you want to use some concealer. Because concealer is a thicker substance and it just helps to clean up stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I'm just using a bigger foundation brush to press the product in. As you guys can see, I'm not really like doing those sweeping motions. We just want to press it into her skin. And we got a perfect match. Yes, I'm feeling this.
I'm already loving it. I ain't even seen it. I can hear my nieces now, like, Auntie.
Now, a makeup myth that a lot of people follow, especially, and mistake when I would consider when first getting into makeup, is putting makeup on your neck.
Okay.
It's a step that I typically skip because I feel like your foundation should match your neck. So if that's the case,
you shouldn't have to do your neck.
Exactly. Why do I have to risk getting makeup on my shirt if I'm really matching?
Makes sense.
So that's just something I like to. So are you going to actually try to do your makeup?
I am.
Okay.
I'm paying hard attention. I'm
sending you your product list.
attention to the feel of it, to everything you're doing, how to dab it. I am paying attention to everything. And it's funny because Chelsea and China that were here, I asked both of them makeup questions. And, they answered as best they could. China's like, listen, I'm not a makeup artist, but I know some people if you need me to know some people. I'm like, well, I just really need to know how to conceal these eyes. Because it was after my first interview. And, when you see yourself on TV for the first time, it's like, ooh, yeah, might be time. Now with this show, I definitely got to get it together.
And you got me now.
Yes, that part. Say that part. Yes. Because you definitely going to have to walk my hand with this one. We call you every 5 minutes like, so which one do what? Like, wait a minute, because I'm dabbing.
The dab ain't dabbing, G. What is going on?
Right, like what I done did wrong. I done mixed two things and I don't know what's going on.
That's so funny. It happens to the best of us. Okay, now I'm gonna have you open your eyes and look all the way up for me. We're gonna put some eyeliner on. Now this part is a little tedious because we have blinky eyes and we feel like we're about to get poked
girl,
in
that's
the
why
eye.
I can't do contacts. My eyes done started watering now.
Now we're gonna do the other eye. Look up for me and just like sniff if you feel like your eyes are gonna run. That'll help. Okay.
Yeah, my eyes about to run.
And if your eyes run, that's okay. That's all we keep.
Put my head back so don't drop.
It's fine. And we're gonna just dry them right on out. And this is super, super common. Even sometimes when I do my own makeup, and even with the weather changing too, it's super common. I wear contacts. I might stab myself in the eye trying to hurry up, and this is the end result.
Right.
You feel okay?
Yes.
Good? Okay. All right, so now we're moving on to concealer. Concealing the under eyes. This is considered, I guess, highlighting and contouring. So this is basically the snatch part, I guess you can say. This is the part that everyone wants to know, like, how to get that, like, snatch look. This is kind of what elevates your glam from being extremely natural to being more of an actual softer glam.
Okay.
So we're going to go in with some concealer.
And this is the concealer.
Well, this is a concealer.
Okay.
So if you feel like you have problems with bags or discoloration, things like that, this is the step that you definitely want to pay attention to.
Yes.
Okay, so what you want to do is take your concealer. You can either use a brush or you can use the brush that comes on the concealer.
Okay.
It's totally up to you. So what you want to do is take that, look up for me, and you want to just kind of put the product up under the eye. You never want to go below the nose. Okay. And when you go out, you never want to go past your eyebrow.
Okay.
So you don't need a bunch of product, but you definitely want to make sure that it's spread it out, because that just kind of helps us with the blending process.
Okay.
The more product you use, essentially, the longer it's going to take you to blend.
All right.
So
I'm gonna put that concealer under them eyes, and we're gonna bring it out because we want the face to be snatched.
Yes. Honey, I can't wait to see my face without these dark eye spots under them. Like,
It's getting superstar.
that part.
Now we're gonna do a little line down the nose and a little bit on the forehead.
okay. All right. I'm going to touch your eyes a little bit. The eyeliner did you a little dirty. It's okay. Okay. So I always like to let the concealer sit for a little second, just to let the product kind of warm up.
Okay.
So what happens typically is if you blend out the product too quick, it'll look like there's nothing there. It's like you're just wiping it off.
Okay.
So you kind of want to let the concealer sit a little bit before you start blending it out.
Okay.
That's just a little tip I like to tell people. So now we're going to start blending. We just want to take a little brush like this. I know some of the ladies earlier sold products like brushes and the sponges. You can use those products too. I'm just using a brush today.
Okay.
It's not really a specific reason. I just like using a brush.
Say whatever works.
Whatever works. Oh, y'all, she looking good.
Yes, girl. You starting something tonight. Hey, babe, it's date night. We gotta go. We can't waste this beat. We gotta go somewhere.
Why you not dressed?
Right. Say call him on the way, like, get dressed. We going somewhere, dang it.
Don't waste your face.
Listen, I'm stopping everywhere on the way home.
Call everybody
Go
back.
past the bar, get a drink.
Everybody get a FaceTime back. Like you
Say that.
called me
Look,
last week.
I don't even FaceTime. I'm calling people through Facebook like, hey.
Did you not call me like 2 weeks ago?
Say 2 weeks ago. I ain't even got a reason. Like, so back when on Thanksgiving, I had left my hat at your house.
She is crazy, y'all. But that's really how it goes.
No,
it's so
for
funny.
real.
That's
Say,
really,
they gonna see me today.
they don't get out the they in the chair on the phone.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
yes, I get it. Y'all, she's looking so cute. We are really almost done.
Listen.
It didn't take much at all.
Thank you, gorgeous.
And that's kind of what I represent, is just kind of enhancing the beauty that's already there.
Yes,
I specialize in
yes.
soft glam, natural glam looks.
Okay.
So most people that come to me are like those girls that either never tried makeup or want to try makeup but don't really know how to get into it, or the girls that have like horror stories with makeup. They're like, I tried it a couple years ago, but I'm scarred. So I usually kind of come in and try to save the day a little bit.
Okay, okay. I love it. I love it. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing makeup on and off for about 6 years.
Okay.
I've been a full-time entrepreneur and a suite owner for the last 2 years.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
so
So what did you do before makeup?
before makeup, I was in school for broadcast journalism.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
I wanted to be a news reporter.
I went to ICB.
Did you? I went to Oakland
Yes.
University
Yes.
in Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, broadcasting.
Yes.
Love
And then I was
it.
like, okay, I don't think it's gonna work. I had my son in 2017, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I was just like, kind of trying to reevaluate my purpose and what it was that I wanted to do. And I always kind of was into makeup, but kind of on myself. I really wasn't interested in doing it on other people.
Okay.
And so eventually I just kind of would like go places with my makeup done and people would be like, hey, can you do mine? And I'm like, no. Like, you know, it was so weird to me. Like, I don't know how to do that, you know? And so eventually I just kind of took a leap of faith and I would start doing it. And I just ended up loving it. And so that's what it just kind of took off from there. And now I feel like I'm actually operating my purpose because it's what I love to do. I get to make people not only look good, but feel good.
Okay.
And so that's the journey.
I love it.
I'm super blessed. I'm super thankful.
Mm-hmm. And super talented.
Thank you. So now we're lining the lips. We're not going to overline the lips too much. We just want to follow the natural shape of her lips. This is probably the easiest step, guys. And I know a lot of people come to makeup appointments like with a lot of lip gloss because everybody hates for their lips to be dry. But honestly, it's best to have dry lips at your makeup appointment because one, we're going to end up wiping it off. And two, it just helps the liner go on a little smoother. Okay. So that's just something I like to tell you. Everybody come in with a Bath and Body Works lip gloss. I'm like, friend, wipe that off, friend. Look up for me real quick. How do the lashes feel? They feel okay? Okay, good. So pretty, y'all. She's almost done.
This is exciting. I'm not even paying at the pump today. I'm going in.
That is so funny because that's so true. When you know you look cute, I'm
Just
going
making
everywhere.
extra
I don't care
stops for
if
no
it's
reason.
McDonald's.
Say McDonald's.
I need a fish sandwich, that one.
And I
right
don't
there.
want to go through the drive-thru.
And I'm looking
coming
up
in.
so you can see my lashes like that one.
Batting them and everything.
That is so funny. Yes, makeup is truly a internal enhancer. So it's both. It's external and internal because you look good, but on the inside, it's like a warm feeling. Like once you're glammed up, like the saying, when you look good, you feel good. It's just so true. So I love what I do.
I can tell.
Yes, it's so funny because usually I'm the one like asking people questions when they're getting makeup today. Guys, so now I'm going to just add a little bit of blush because we are about to be done. We're about to be out the door. My girl's about to go on her dates. And so we are about to be out of here. So now we're just putting a little bit of blush on the cheeks. And we're just doing like a little cute orange color because it's just super cute. It's super light. It's like you can see it, but like not really. It just looks super cute. Some final little touches I like to do is just go on the lashes and add some mascara. That just kind of helps to bond the lashes together. Okay. So look up for me. Yep. A little piece of hair on you. I'm going to pat up under the eyes one more time. Look up for me.
And the final step, well, the last 2 steps, is going to be adding a little bit of highlight, shimmer, and we're going to set her by pressing in some spray. Okay. So let's see. You want to take some setting spray. And this is basically just to lock the product in. And what we just did, sometimes we go a little overboard. I might spray a little stuff myself real quick. And then I just like to press that in a little bit because I don't like for it to too much sit on the skin. We want to press it in because we need it to agree with all the product that's on the face.
I like that to agree.
Yes. And then I always put the I always put the highlight on at the end after I spray because it just gives the product something to stick to once it's wet. So we're going to use like this color.
Yes, pretty. I love gold.
Ooh. So we're going to put that right on the cheekbone. A little bit right there. I know y'all see that shining. A little bit on the nose. And we're done.
Yes, yes. So this has been a makeover by Gianni Rose. Yes, loving it. She has definitely started something, you guys. Look. Oh my goodness. I don't even recognize myself.
In a good way?
In a great way. Okay. OMG.
So pretty.
So I have a new makeup artist.
That's me.
Like I need her to be at every show now. But thank you so much, Gianni Rose. So for everybody that would like to book you, how do they tell us your info?
So you guys can find me on Instagram at Gianni Rose as well as Facebook. My website is Gianni Rose as me. And there you can find all of my pricings, my times, booking, inquiries for weddings, things like that is all on my website.
Awesome. Well, I foresee you blowing up here because once this airs, honey. So well, that ends our segment today for our Christmas special. I've had a wonderful time with all these beautiful ladies. Thanks again to everyone who came, Miss LaVonda, Chelsea, Chinah, and Miss Gianni Rose. We wish you all happy holidays and see you soon. You know where I'll see you, around town.
Let me tell you something. Without reason I gaze into the night sky. See, everyone I do this from time to time. See, everyone I See, everyone I let too much slide sometimes. I've taken advice from Matthew chapter 5, verse 39. You know the saying, if someone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to the other cheek also. I also believe in Matthew chapter 5, verse 38. The punishment must match the injury. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So treat me how you want me to treat you because I'll do what I have to do to protect me too. See, I get reminders of why I left that man, that family member, and that friend sometimes. Over time, I've learned that with some, I just cannot fraternize. You remember when I told you, let me tell you something. But this time, say it with me. In there, in the night sky, so close by the sun, I almost missed it. I saw something shining so bright, then suddenly something pierced me. This feels like love. This feels like Christ. I then pulled the bow out of my heart and fell on my knees. Then a voice emerged and said, please, do not be conformed by the world, but by the renewing of your mind. For on our journey, we may need a refocused checkup sometimes because as we see or goes through, there will be things we must adjust to. How are you looking at it now that you are a little bit closer? How prepared are you to reciprocate the love that is among you? For this will be often. I then felt my hard head and my cold heart soften. I then felt my legs straighten and my head rise. I now stood 10 toes in front of Christ. See, everyone underneath this night sky, I've been struck by the hunter's bow and fell in love with the woman I become.
Rock bottom on the track, boy.
around town. Everybody in my city know what's going down. Who got the newest contribution, the new sound? Where we need to go to be around. Around town, around town. Who was doing what and who was doing it where? Where we need to patronize so we can go there. Who we need to hook up with and who we need to share. Around town, around town. Around town, around town. Around town, around town.